Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am here live in Washington, D.C. for Swamp News for the first press briefing from the new press secretary. Where the hell is she? Oh, there she is.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to say a few words about how honored I am to be here with all of you today in this role, in this room, standing behind this podium. I am obviously acutely aware that my presence at this podium represents a few firsts. I am a Black, gay, immigrant woman, the first of all three of those to hold this position. I would not be here today if it were not for generations of barrier-breaking people before me.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Ms. Press Secretary, Biden repeatedly said that inflation wasn't a thing. It was a right-wing talking point. Now he says that there is a lot of inflation and he is going to fight it. What's up with that?
I am a Black, gay, immigrant woman, the first of all three of those to hold this position.
I heard you the first time. What is Biden going to do to fight inflation? It seems to me that since his administration has such a hand in creating it, he's got to know how to fix it, right?
His administration is not only the most diverse in history, it is filled with barrier-breaking women and men, from the vice president to the cabinet secretaries, to his Supreme Court nominee, to senior staff throughout this administration.
Right. So about inflation?
Look, we have talked about this past year about making sure that the wealthiest among us are paying their fair share. And that is
what does that have to do with inflation?
And that is something that the president has been working on every day when we talk about inflation and lowering costs. And so it's very important that as we're seeing costs rise, as we're talking about how to build a America that's safe, that's equal for everyone and doesn't leave everyone behind, that is an important part of that as well.
Right. Safe and equal. What does taxing the rich more have to do with inflation?
So look, I think we encourage those who have done very well, right? Especially those who care about climate change.
Did not ask you about climate change.
To support a fair tax code that doesn't charge manufacturers, workers, cops, builders a higher percentage of their earnings, that the most fortunate people in our nation, and not let that stand in the way of reducing energy costs and fighting this existential problem, if you think about that as an example. And to support basic collective bargaining rights as well, right?
Unions
That's also
are
important.
Help fight inflation?
Look, it is, without having a fair tax code, which is what I'm talking about, then like manufacturing workers, cops, it's not fair for them to have to pay higher taxes than the folks who are not paying taxes.
Okay, that's just absurd. You're messing with me now. You know what? If you're just going to be playing around and not take this seriously, I'm going to get up and leave. I think I've had enough of this.
It's okay. I mean, that would be a great first day. One for the books. The rest gets up and walks away.